Good morning. My name is Luca 𝗟𝗧'𝗦. I'm an unmanned aerial systems major at the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Prescott campus. I am currently living in Florence, Italy, and today I'll be showing you a day in the life and what it looks like to be studying abroad in this beautiful and wonderful city of Florence, Italy. So come along with me. One great thing about Florence, Italy is that you can walk everywhere, and the learning center is about 20 minutes away from my apartment. I get to walk past the Duomo every single day and every single morning, and it is a beautiful sight, and I never ever get tired of it. Another great place and thing about walking to school in Florence and being able to walk everywhere, they walk past the 𝗟𝗧𝗦 𝗟𝗧𝗦 right here with, you can't tell in the background, the fake David statue. It truly is a marvel to see all this wonderful architecture and history and everything. And it's right here in this beautiful city. The classes abroad are very similar to American style. You kind of pick and choose. You can either do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday schedule. For me, I mainly have Tuesday, Thursdays, with each class being about an hour to an hour and a half. But the classes are very similar to how you would in American university. So this is my roommate Vinny right here. So for me, most of the classes I'm taking are sociologies, or they're considered upper level humanities classes for my college. So some of them are going to be accredited for, while Vinny here, they're for his major. They're not for mine, they're electives. What made me choose Florence over other locations? Well, my mother actually did this program when she was in college, and it was actually a big factor to the reason why I wanted to do it. I've never been to Italy, and I wanted to experience Italian culture. Plus, it'd be really cool to see and experience the same things that my mom did. So it was like almost like walking in her shoes. So that's what made me choose a lot. But really, I came here for the food. I really just came here for the food. The food is absolutely fantastic. I mean, the overall quality of life is just better. Like, you can taste it, and just how the pasta's made, how the pizza's made, the tomato sauce, everything. It's just so much better than what you could traditionally get in the States. Did I know anybody before going to the program? I did not know anybody in this program, which for me made the experience a whole lot better. You get to see new people, find out where they're from, make new friends, and go on adventures with people you never met in your life, and you get to make memories and have friends for a lifetime, honestly. And I mean, the roommates that I have, I think we're gonna be great friends after the program. So hopefully when you go, hopefully not. What drew me to Florence, Italy? Well, what really drew me to Florence, Italy was the architecture in a lot of the buildings. You can see it whenever you walk from the Duomo. When you walk in the city center, in the city streets, it's unbelievable. Another great thing that really drew me to Florence was the Renaissance art that's here. There's so much heart and history. From the 𝗟𝗧𝗦 𝗟𝗧𝗦, where I just was from, where the fake David is, a few blocks down is the Michelangelo Museum, and so you get to see the real David as well. And there's so much stuff here that you can just see by walking around, and that's what really drew me to Florence. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of my day. Typically, from Monday to Wednesday, we have Italian classes. They teach elementary Italian 1, 2, expert Italian, all of that, from 3:30 to 4:40 in the afternoons from Monday to Wednesdays. And that's when I would typically go, but since today's a Tuesday, Italian is not being taught today. There's also, the classes are only Monday to Thursday. I didn't clarify that in my last one, but there's no classes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is really great. And most of the classes really just do presentations and projects. There isn't really much homework unless it is Italian, where you do have to do the homework. but they give you a lot more freedom to experience the city, experience Italy, experience the culture, and have fun with your friends. What is the housing like with AIFS? Well, I will take you on a little tour of mine. My apartment, we got super lucky. Everybody in our apartment got our own rooms. So right here, this is my humble abode. It's a little messy, so I do apologize. Bathroom is here. There are two bedrooms in there, 2 bedrooms up here, and one just around there in the corner. Housing, typically, it differentiates. Normally, it's 4 people to an apartment or 6 people to an apartment, and you either double up or triple up. Sometimes where you can get a singles, it's more like a doubles, but that's what housing is like here in Florence. One thing I did forget to mention for the person who asked the housing question, Italian houses are very vastly different compared to the American counterparts, what you would expect. Obviously, you have a kitchen, you have a small sink, you have a dishwasher sometimes. There's very few times you'll have a washer and dryer inside the actual apartment. In our apartment, we have a washer, but we don't have a dryer, so a good majority of the time we air dry them. We are very lucky that there's a small laundromat right next door to our apartment, so we can go down if we like and spend about €5 total to then wash and dry our clothes, which is very nice. But a good 90% of the time, I would say you only have a washer or just no washer, no dryer, and you have to air dry your clothes. Favorite landmarks in the city of Florence? For me, it has to personally be the River Arno. It's always beautiful to see late at night when the street lights light up and you get to see the river flow. It's also very beautiful when the sun comes up in the morning, and also when the sunset goes down, it comes off very beautifully. Definitely the Duomo. Haven't gone inside yet, but just seeing the architectural marvel that I see every morning, it it truly is a spectacle. What is the class dynamic like? Are they lectures and field trips? Most of the time, the classrooms are lectures. You sit in the classrooms and you're facing your teacher, and they do the lectures. Sometimes you watch a video here and there. It's typically very good. You can get field trips with your classes. Like tomorrow, for my Sociology 360, which is the Italian cultures and traditions class, I'm going to be going to the Vespa Museum with my teacher tomorrow. I can't wait for that one. So yeah, it just depends on which class you choose. I know for a fact that the marketing of wine in Italy class does go to vineyards sometimes. I think there are about 2 or 3 trips where they do that, and they get to go out and see how wine is made and also taste some as well. It was super easy. I mean, for me, I'm a very open and outspoken and very happy guy, and being able to meet new people who I don't know and to create these new experiences and adventures and go on these adventures with them, I think it was really, really cool. And it's the way that strengthens your bonds and friendships. And I think going on something like a study abroad program like this is definitely helps you make a lot of new friends. So I think it was super easy. Yeah, so far my experience with AIFS has been really spectacular. I've met a bunch of great people, experienced a bunch of great things. Stuck between Florence and Rome. Florence is the hot pot for Renaissance era art. I mean, if you really are super intrigued by the Renaissance era, which I am, is definitely, you want to see the David, you want to see a whole bunch of other stuff like that, you definitely want to come here for the statues and for the architect. If you are super interested in the Roman Empire, the ancient Roman Empire, and the Colosseum, definitely go to Rome. But for me, I feel like Florence is definitely the place to go, because from here you can practically go anywhere, and Florence is a really nice city. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure to show you kind of a day in life of what it's like as a AIFS student on a study abroad in Florence, Italy. If you have any other questions about it, I will tag myself in this video and you can message me. Or if you even have questions about what my college is and what I do, I can always talk to you guys about that. Alrighty, have a good night, guys.